once the valets do something, I don't agree with what they're asking the valets to do, because the techs don't want to do it because techs aren't paid. So I didn't agree with it, but I said, okay, well, if you guys want the valets to do that, you need to show them how to do it. Oh, the check engine lights. Dan used to pay him $10, so Thomas went to him and said, hey, I need $10. He's like, for what? He goes, check engine lights on, and what's funny is he goes, I ain't paying you to do your job. He goes, you already get paid. And he goes, well, no, Dan gave us $10 for every check engine light we found on, so like if a tech fucked it up or didn't fix the car right and found a check engine light on, we got paid $10. And James goes, I don't know how much nicer I can say this to you one more time. I'm not paying you extra money to do your fucking job. And he goes, I don't know where that shit. He goes, Dan also paid guys to fucking show up to work on time too. Apparently he gave them $2 a day every day they showed up to work on time. And he goes, I ain't doing that shit either. And he goes, so he was like, oh. So yeah, I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He'll fight his man.
So anyway, Rob walks in there after we talked for a quick minute, what have you. And he's sitting there talking about
facing a 2nd and 2.
Rob doesn't come to work on time or to the meetings. So I'm like, yeah, I would not put up with that shit. Ain't no motherfucking way I'd put up with that shit. But it's not me or my problem. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can run just about anything. But a lot of times the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Elliott on 1st
so I
down,
just
get
was
this
like,
back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Man,
It looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no
believe that
success.
shit. Like,
Yeah, sometimes you gotta just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a
Oh,
pretty good
it's
shot
like,
as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
really?
On 3rd down, Burrow able to complete this to Chenault. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Really?
10 yards there, good enough for a Texan 1st down. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground.
Right.
Honed in on it and stopped them. Mucked that down for a win in the defense's column.
From midfield now, Burrow. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow.
Fucking bitch.
Man, and he hits him in stride.
Damn it.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion. Now it's Burrow. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Third and goal, Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap for Watson. Looking for Campbell downfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Yeah, I don't think
Nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
A leaping catch, he's got it.
He doesn't respect other people's time and shit. He makes comments sometimes too, like not on a regular basis, but he's made comments, shall I say,
yeah, right
about
now, right. They're in man-to-man.
you don't have a leg to stand on, if you will, right?
Team him somehow. I'm gonna have to make someone else
I'm like,
beat me.
okay, that's not something that's not something a leader would really say, because you don't want to push your power. Like, to me, that's just kind of like you're not confident in your abilities and who you are yourself. Right?
So
that's
more.
more.
Up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again, it's Burrow. They'll find Everett there, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Interesting, right?
It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. We're scoreless after one. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And Burrow going to throw again. Forced out to his left. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Again, it's Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
To the air again, Burrow. Flushed out right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Jacobs now. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Watson on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
24 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
And the Texans.
That one caught out wide by Boykin. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And it's caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Number 21.
Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead.
Score Texans 7, Colts nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now left side on the swing pass. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 42. That one goes for 24 yards. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Looking for Campbell downfield. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Working the middle here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
At the Colts.
They're going deep downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Houston. Miles Boykin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans will extend their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Texans 14, Colts nothing. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Watson. Throw left side complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Jacobs.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Akella Witherspoon.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Out left, he's got it to Everett. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. A little short pass. This is Everett. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now it's Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Read it well, and it's picked. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They run it with Jacobs. The first down and more for Jacobs. And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. A short kick taken at the 18. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Brings up second.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute.
And that's caught inside the 30. Is that it? Touchdown, Indianapolis. Harris Campbell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking of...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 19. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
At the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs, and he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
On 2nd and 7, Watson. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. That's Darius Leonard, the linebacker who got in and got him to the turf. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
And this one is right through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down.
Texans.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Burrow. This is Chenault on the receiving end. They'll give him 8 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
1st down.
10th carry now for Elliott. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Connection made with Chenault. And some room to run now. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 39 yards there, a big one. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
The 11-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the intended target, but now it's third and goal. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off down near the 5. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Now a carry for Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On second down, Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs.
It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from second and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. The Colts send out their punter. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Over the middle, he's got Shenault. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Texans first down.
Play action. It's Burrow. He's going to float this over the middle deep. This is caught at the 20.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room.
Touchdown, Houston.
Complete.
A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans push further out in front.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
That's good.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now a first down throw, Watson, flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
On second down, it's Jacobs. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Watson off play action. Looking for Campbell downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Xavier Woods with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. Through an opening, and there he goes.
Expect nothing less.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Complete.
Miles Boykin with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Texans will add on to their lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Texans 28, Colts 10.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Watson escaping the pressure right. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
For the extra point.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Watson eluding the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. Xavier Woods with a pick. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
We'll see if they can do it here. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done. Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So we're 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. Back to throw, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
The Colts on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
1st down and goal to go.
Here's Jacobs. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll run with Jacobs, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this Texans defense stands tall. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and...
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
On third down, Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13.
Final score, Texans.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.